that's a great question, because there's been a lot of people who are trying to get out of physically being in class. And at the time of pandemic, it was something we just couldn't have done. And now that we're trending towards endemic, people are getting right back out. And the thought would be this. In a classroom, you have so many of your senses available to you and the students themselves. So you're going to end up missing a few things, because every student's a different type of learner. So as you're in the classroom and you can physically start feeling the vibe, if you will, of, man, they're with me today, or they are not there. We need some coffee, or you see some stirring and you're like, all right, great time. So those are some of the things that you know that you could adjust when you're physically in a class. So now when you're using just two of your senses, which is truly visual and audio, then what do you do when you have a kinesthetic learner that needs to tap something or they need to do something? So then you introduce the chat feature. All right, gang, let's go ahead and let's chat. All right, now give me your answer to this. What hazard are you seeing on the screen? And at that point, then now you're engaging that type of learner. That's going to help them. And eventually you're going to end up having to do as much as you can, because there's some times where you're going to see your people, such as in a Zoom meeting, and you can see everyone there. You can see their reaction. It's extremely tough for you as the consultant or the trainer, because you're going to have to monitor every one of those little boxes in that screen. And if someone sneezes, you can say, oh, bless you. Or if someone, cat goes by, you're like, oh, look at that cute cat. That's going to take away some of the pressure of being in class, with air quotes, where at that time you truly can engage the environment that person's in right now. So therefore you're pulling them into your environment while you're engaging them in their environment. So it kind of takes them off of, I'm here to learn, versus, oh, I'm just having fun with a friend, or I'm learning stuff, but it's less where they feel like you are just cramming information down their throat, like the death by PowerPoint that we've always heard of. And for the PowerPoint and the slides, honestly, they're there for the students. You don't have to read every bullet. You're wasting your time. They're reading it anyway. So at that point, that kind of learning is not, or at least that type of teaching isn't going to get the valued response that you're looking for.